So, all right. Oh, we're up to 71 viewers. So I guess this would be a good time to segue into Mrs. Tiberius's question. So Tuesday night's show, we put up a poll about whether or not I should buy the Monavine, so we could demonstrate the content and things like that. And it was yes, we want to see the new content and see the new refineries and see how it goes, or no, don't reward Scopely and their poor product, development and things like that with another $100. And it was basically a 2-to-1 who voted no. So I did not spend the $100, did not buy the new ship, still don't have the new ship. But that led to Mrs. Tiberius's question, which was, because she made a comment. She's like, "Well, I'd rather see you spend, if you're going to spend $100 on something, I'd rather see you spend it on something you might get a little more enjoyment out of." And she was like going to a strip club or something. I haven't been to a strip club since I was in college, so we're talking 20 plus years ago. But it was a funny thing when she said it. We both laughed at it, and that made her start to think, like, I wonder what people on your stream would say. Like, what would your significant other rather you spend money on than this game? So, excluding, of course, you don't have to spend it on her, you don't have to spend it on the kids. Those are a given, right? But like, what other hobby or activity would your significant other rather see you use money on rather than investing it in this game that can sometimes frustrate the bejesus out of you? So, there's your question for the day. I'm very curious to see what kind of answers we get. Andy bought some different games. Barkman would gamble it. He likes to go on cruises. Okay. Sincor would spend it on sports equipment. What kind of sports? What do you do? We talking like rugby, fishing, golf? Wet coaster, go geocaching. So that's where you go on like a scavenger hunt where you get like GPS coordinates and you just kind of like run around looking for, going to different places. Is that what that is? Because that always sounded like fun. I never actually got into that though. Larotka would rather you put it into your 401k for retirement. Okay. Sink or tennis and paddle. Okay. Use GPS to find containers others have hidden all over the world. Okay, so yeah, like a big scavenger hunt. That's cool. Voodoo, you're single, so it's this game or hookers. Oh, okay. TCU quit smoking. She did not. Therefore, this game gives me more payback. Okay. Well, one life needs to repair the air conditioning in your car. Well, yeah. I mean, that would certainly be a priority. That's like a real thing, though. That's not like, like a hobby thing, like a fun thing. This is assuming you had $100 in your entertainment budget. What would you spend that $100 on instead of Star Trek Fleet Command? Go to the movies, go see a play around to golf, go down to the casino, put it into a slot machine for about 15 minutes. Chris, your spouse doesn't know you spend money on the game. Okay, well, that could cause some interesting wrinkles in the relationship for sure. Wait, you spend money playing that video game? How much money have you spent? That's none of your business. I think it is. Ah, crap. It was just $10. It was just $20, and it was only one time. And it meant nothing to me. Shooting range. Okay, there you go. That's a fun one. Certainly something I've always thought about doing, but I've never actually done. Oh, did that reset? Or oh, it did reset already. Son of a, I missed it. All right. We can do that one. And let's dump a bunch of health into that. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Get them in, get them speed ups. Barkman, you can make $100 last 30 minutes in the casino. Okay. You playing a table game, or are you just, milking your way through the penny slots? And just not playing all, 75 lines at 5 cents a piece like they always try and get you to do. Oh yeah, there's all these different zigzags and diagonals, so you don't really know how you're getting paid out. You just push the button and wait for it to go ka-ching. Sounds about right. Oh, I won. I don't know how, but I like it. It's all shiny and it's making the noise that I like, and the coins don't fall out anymore because it's just all credits, but it makes the pretends on the screen like they fall out, and that makes me happy. Give me that dopamine rush for all 9 seconds of it, and then I pull the lever again and get nothing. You don't even pull the, half of them don't even have the lever anymore. You just push the button. It's a little touch screen. I like the ones with the old fashioned levers though. If you have a lever, I'm more likely to play it. Nevin, you spend it on your kids / mistakes. We're gonna assume those two things are separate now. Well, that sounds like a much longer story. And we have time here on this episode of Dr. Phil Says What? Yeah, I can sit at a poker table and play Texas Hold'em with $100 for a good. I mean, unless you get a monster hand cracked, I can sit there for a good hour, 2 hours on that first $100, no problem. Again, unless of course third hand in, it's like, oh look, I've got pocket aces, and somebody raises you, and you're like, okay, and then of course they hit like the straight or flush or whatever that they were, where they've got queens and they hit the queen. You're just like, well, this was fun. I mean, I was only 82% to win, right? So it's got to happen sometimes. You repeatedly told them they were 30-second accidents. All right. Well, I mean, it's an honest assessment, I guess. So, all right. Well, thank you all for sharing your thoughts and participating in that little discussion. And if any of you are watching this on YouTube later, feel free to leave yours down in the comments.